Welcome to Comedy Central Live at the Savannah Comedy Bar. Coming up on stage tonight, Bali Gudazi, Q Dube, and headliner Carvin Goldstone. And welcome your host for tonight, Tosh Makingozi.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was nice. Hello. How's everybody doing? My name is Ndosh Madlingozi, and I'm looking across this room. This room is nice. I'm looking at the women. You ladies are looking nice. Let's give the ladies a warm round of applause. You're looking so nice, you just make a man want to lose weight. Yeah, I'm standing here and trying to tuck in my tummy and now I see there are men in here as well. Gentlemen, are you finding it difficult to date? You don't know how to approach women? Because as comedians, this is what we do. We find things for people. We find ways for people to do things. Now, this is how you know the kind of lady that you want to date. It's simple. You know what you need to do? Gentlemen, I'm talking to you. You know what you need to do? Just ask her for her cell phone number. Not the whole 10 digits. The first 3, right? Because that will let you know the kind of lady that you are dealing with, right? Let me share. If a lady has a 082 or a 083, that means she has been working for at least 25 years. Yeah? She doesn't need anything from you. She's got her own money. She's well-traveled. She's very independent. You know 082 or 083 don't have airtime. They've got minutes. They've got contracts. They will never send you a please call me. Those are the kind of ladies that you want to date. You know, even when it comes to foreplay, the 082 or 083 doesn't even care for foreplay. They don't care. 082. Yeah, her foreplay is about her telling you about her problems. You know, my assistant at work, you know, they making me mad. And then she'll look at you, baby, why are you still dressed? You're sorry, baby. Yeah. You were saying your assistant? Yeah. Those are the ladies that you want to date. Very independent. Yeah? But sometimes, because they're too independent, sometimes they will say things that don't make sense when you date them. Like they will say things like, oh baby, happy 1 month anniversary. Yeah? Happy 1 month, right? You'll be like, happy 1 month anniversary. I mean, CNA does not even have a card for that. Let's stick to the thing that CNA has. Happy birthday, happy newborn baby, happy anniversary. Gentlemen, those are the ladies that you want to date. 082, 083, right? 072, 073 means now she's been working for 10 years. You see them, our sisters with the weave, you know, wearing designer tops, designer pants, and stilettos, right? And when they come to fine establishments like this, they like to drink things like strawberry daiquiris, right? Because I remember I went on a date with one, 072. We're supposed to meet at 8 o'clock and she gets there at 8:45. And the first thing she says to me is, Ndosh, because this strawberry daiquiris is sweet most. Ndosh, I'm not gonna even waste your time, okay? I'm looking for a man who talks but not too much. So I looked her straight in the eye and I lied. I said, baby, I'm your man. I only speak when I'm spoken to. Okay, that's great. I'm looking for a man who's mature enough to know that I don't want to have sex for the first 8 months of a relationship. Yeah, so I looked her straight in the eye again and I told her she can just keep on looking. What do you mean, no sex for 8 months? That's not a relationship, that's the ship. That's the ship, that's not the relationship. Now, here is the problem. Gentlemen, you don't want to date 066 or 061. Yeah, because that means one of two things. That means either she's still a student or she just started working, meaning there's no money here. That means I need to support here, buy groceries, buy weaves. No, you don't want to date. And sometimes 066, their English, sometimes their English is not make sure. 066 will say something like, oh, you're wearing a nice jacket. Yeah, 066 will say funny things like, oh, baby, you are hot like ice cream. Yeah, man. Hot like ice cream. You don't want to date 066. 066 will embarrass you in front of your friends. You know you'll be at a pride. And you'll say something simple like, you know what, I think I'm getting a heartburn. The 066 will ask, heartburn, where? Hey, on my toes.
Welcome back to Comedy Central Live at the Savannah Comedy Bar with your host tonight, Baxter.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the second part of the show. We've got lots of awesome people. Well, not lots, just two awesome people. I'm semi-awesome, like I said. No, I say I'm semi-awesome because I'm a former Zimbabwean. I'm a former Zimbabwean. Yeah, former. I've got an ID now. Come on now. I even changed my Zimbabwean name. I now have a strong South African name. I'll tell you, guys. Now we're friends. I can tell you what my Zimbabwean name used to be. You guys are not going to tweet this or something. Okay, so my Zimbabwean name was Look at Life. But now I'm begging Pilo, so I'm okay now, you know. Are you guys ready for your next act, ladies and gentlemen? Let's keep that energy up and give a huge round of applause. Come on, let's get that energy going. And welcome onto the stage, Lindy Johnson!
A SAFTA-nominated writer and comedian, she's forged her own path in comedy since she was discovered in 2017 and continues to shake up the SA comedy scene. It's time for Lindy Johnson!
Hello! Hey, how are you guys? You're good? I'm also good. Thank you for asking. My name is Lindy Johnson. I'm from a small town just outside of Cape Town called Paul, but I don't let that hold me back in life. I still try and thrive. Do my best. I'm not trying to say that Paul is racist just because it's John Steenhuisen's wet dream. I'm saying that because Paul doesn't have any universities. You get it? He's uneducated. Found the DA voters. Okay, cool. As a colored person who is actively trying to fight against stereotypes and one of the only colored people who didn't vote for the DA in the election, I just want to say I was super excited about Thabo Bester. I was so happy about Thabo Bester, guys, because you all thought he was one of ours. You all thought that's obviously a colored man. But as soon as his shaved head grew out and his hairline was still intact, we knew that wasn't a colored man. Because God gave colored people nice hair, but for a limited time only. We have to use our time wisely. I recently turned 30, which is very exciting for me. I probably don't have to tell you guys, you can see the stress of never owning a house on my face. Smile through the pain. We're going to be fine, guys. We're going to be fine. I love being 30, I really do, but everyone had everything negative to say about it. People always told me the negative things, but for like months before my birthday, I just heard negative things about turning 30. You'll never use your knees again. Your knees are going to be so shit. It's the worst ever. I just heard negative things. Nobody ever told me about the positives about turning 30. Like you earn more. People respect you more. You are more confident. I am so confident, guys, for the first time. Thank you. Glad you guys are clapping because there is a punchline. This isn't just for fun. I'm not just sharing my feelings, Oaks. For the first time ever, my confidence led me to asking a man out for the first time ever. Yes. I went up to him and he was hot, guys. He was super hot. He was broad. He had tattoos. He was sexy. I went up to him, asked him for his number. And you know how sexy you have to, you're shorter than me. Do you know how sexy you have to be as a man to be shorter than a woman? And I still want you. Like both of us can't reach the condoms in clicks, but I still want you. So I went up to him, I asked for his number. He said yes, because I mean, why wouldn't he? And we started chatting, and then I had the unfortunate experience in the middle of a very crucial moment between me and the sexy man. I found out that he calls his penis a Johnson. I don't know if you guys heard Bixter, but my name is Lindy Johnson. It's been like that for a while now. So when he said, you know, I'm gonna give you this Johnson, I already thought I had the Johnson in me. I was under that impression. And that experience made me realize that I'm too petty and selfish for a man to dirty talk me. I can't. I've been raised to be defensive and take care of myself. I'm an independent woman. You can't dirty talk me. Because this man said, I'm going to make you beg for it. Now I don't want it. You can keep it. I can go find another short brothers in South Africa. He was saying things to me that I didn't understand. He was like, I'm going to tie you up. No, thank you. This is Joburg. You want to rob me. I know. And I know I can't dirty talk the men I sleep with back because I date older guys. I really like older men, older South African men. And you can't dirty talk these guys. You can't. Who's a good groot man? Who? Which machita's going to take you today? Yeah. That's a good machita. I like that. I can't say I don't make mistakes myself, you know. I really try and own up to my mistakes when I'm dating other people. Like I used to call myself a sapiosexual when I was dating, you know. I didn't know what it meant. I only recently found out what sapiosexual meant, and I just kept calling myself that. I found out it means sapiosexual means you're attracted to people's minds, the way they think. That's whack. I would never call myself that. I thought sapiosexual means when you sape, you get sexual. That's me. That's me. Thank you so much. My name is Lindy Johnson.
Welcome back to the Savannah Comedy Bar. Give it up for your host, Baxter.
Hey, hi, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for some more comedy in this wonderful place of ours? Are you guys ready for some more of this Savannah Comedy Bar? Let me welcome our final act for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys love him, you've seen him. Some of you guys might have taken a ride in his GTI when he was still a poor man. Now he drives a Beamer. Come on, comedy is paying well these nowadays, man. So please put your hands together. Let's get a round of applause for the guy who almost robbed me earlier on. Come on, do that. You know your story. And spread it all around. And welcome onto the stage the amazing Dylan Oliver.
His comedy is known and loved all over Sauga, both on stage and on social media. Make some noise for tonight's multi-award-winning headliner. Straight out of Eldo's, it's Dylan Woolifant!
Hey, hello. How you guys doing? I'm good, thank you for asking. I've been flying around the country doing comedy. Flew the other day, flew to Durban, flew at SAA, because they need the money. The lady at the check-in asked me if I wanted to sit in front. I was like, no, I don't want to count. I got myself a window seat. The window seat is the best seat on the plane, huh? Yeah, best seat on the plane, because you get to see all the land we're gonna get back. Right? I love it. And I got to my seat, and there was a white lady sitting in my seat. I know it was a white lady because I see color. I hate that saying, I don't see color. I don't see color is the most dishonest sentence in the English language. It's right up there with Shaggy's, it wasn't me. There's nothing wrong with seeing color. There's nothing wrong with seeing color. The problem is treating people differently because of their color. Yeah. No one should get treated differently because of their color, except the Power Rangers, right? And maybe the Teletubbies. Yeah. But that's where we draw the line. We draw the line at Tinky Winky. Dipsy. Boom. So there I got to my seat. There this white lady was in my seat. We made eye contact, right? I looked at her, she looked at me, and I could see the guilt in her eyes, right? Yeah, she had that Oscar eyes. Just the eyes, not the, right? Just the eyes. Just the eyes. And she went, "Is this your seat?" I was like, "Yeah." "Do you want to sit here?" I was like, "Of course." And she went, "Okay, I'll let you sit here." I was like, "You let me sit here." But I didn't say it, I was thinking it, right? Because you don't want to be the angry colored. Told myself, Dylan, now is not time for horse nongolosh, right? And then she moved over to her middle seat that she so beautifully chose. I moved over to my window seat that I so beautifully chose. Expropriation without compensation. And the pilot made all those safety announcements. You know those announcements they told us to switch off our cell phones. That's when she turned to me and she went, "Did you switch off?" And that's when I lost it, right? I was like, "How dare you talk to me like this? You don't know me. My aunt is a team leader at a call center." My cousin finished matric. It's all I could think of at the time, right? Otherwise, I would have had to tell them I went to Rosebank College. And we all know how bad Rosebank College is. Rosebank College is so bad, it's not even in Rosebank. Rosebank College is everywhere in South Africa except Rosebank. My cousin is dating a black boyfriend. I say black boyfriend because it's pertinent to the story. Not because that's what the family calls him when he's not around. Because I can admit there's anti-blackness in the colored community. I can admit there's anti-blackness in the colored community. Yeah? Anyone who denies it is just being an eye. Right? I can admit, and I blame it on apartheid. Because throughout history, white has been seen as better. Every superhero has been white. Spider-Man, Superman, Mr. Min, right? Every superhero. Joshua Doe, every superhero. Yeah, white has been seen, and I blame it. Apartheid gave us this complex, so as we call it, the flats, right? And so she didn't know how to tell me that she's seeing a black guy, because she was scared. She was like, "Dylan, I'm seeing this guy." I was like, "Oh, you into guys?" Right? "What's his name?" She was like, "No, his name is Cat." I was like, "Cat? Does he identify as a cat?" She's like, "No, it's short for Katlejo." Right? And the exact words that followed afterwards was, "He's black, but he's not heavy black." I was like, glad to know he's on a diet, right? No, because she learned this from my grandfather. My grandfather was very anti-black. And it's weird because he was even darker than me. Like I remember my grandfather got called the K word, not Katlejo, right? My grandfather was so shook It was the other K word, right? My grandfather was so shook. He was like, how can I be called that? I'm not even black. I was like, stop calling him that, granny. Anybody here trust the police? Yeah? You guys trust the police? Yeah? Yeah? According to a survey, I read 83% of South Africans believe our policemen are corrupt. Yes. Yeah. The other 17% are policemen. Right? When our police say they're dealing with a case, it means they're having beers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-police. I'm not anti-police. I love sunglasses. Right? I know our police have a tough job. Our police have a tough job. It's not easy silencing poor people. Our police hate poor people. The poorer you are, the more tear gas resistant you have to be. Better use that SASSA money for eye drops. Police in the township have arrest quotas. You know that, brother? They need to arrest a certain amount of people per month. That's why you'll never see me in Extension 1 end of the month. I know the hot spots, right? One evening I went to sleep in my hoodie. Don't ever do that. As a person of color, don't ever do that. I went to sleep in my hoodie, and the police chased me in every dream. I was like, what's the police doing in a wet dream? Kim Kardashian is just gonna let them take me away. Ray J, say something. You guys have been awesome. My name is Mjolo Is A Pandemic. Thank you very much. Yay.
I thought tonight was great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny.
All right, you ready for it?
Yeah.
What that was.
Hey, who's that Johnny fellow?
It's me. It's you. It's you. It's me.
I don't know who it is.
Savannah. It's dry, but you can drink it. Not for persons under the age of 18.